Hello everybody, welcome to another fantastic episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John and we are in the world famous Sipping Den. On this channel I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. I also do a famous Sunday morning coffee review. Now in order for you to find all that stuff, I have put together the greatest playlist of all time. It is up to date, it is constantly being toyed with and tinkered with. But the most important thing for you to know is I have everything categorized and sub-categorized. So it is easy to navigate and find everything you're looking for, and it is fascinating. And I challenge you to check out that playlist. And when you do, you will sub so fast, my head will spin. I don't know what's going to happen to yours. It'll blow up. Beautiful. Now, the other thing, every comment I do is pinned because I always have a link to the playlist. That pertains to what I'm reviewing. In this case, as you know, it is bourbon. Which bourbon is it? It is Castle Key Wheated Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey 2022. There she is. Look at that. And what's the back say? Batch number 2, because they did 2 batches. They did 2 batches, and this is a limited release. It is released in 11 states. I'm going to read a little bit. The one batch, this is batch 2. Batch 1 is 100% ABV, or the ABV is 50%, 100 proof. Batch 2, which this is 48% ABV. All right? So, 98 proof. Now, the regular bourbon is 73% corn, 17% malted barley, and 10% rye. This one is 73% corn, 17% malted barley, and 10% wheat. They just switched the wheat and the rye at 10%. Probably not going to be that much of a difference in flavor with just the 10% being switched out. The distiller loves rye, or malted barley, loves what it brings to it. Most of them 10% tops is what the malted barley is, but she goes with the 17. What else do I want to tell you? Is there anything else interesting? They were only made 49 barrels of batch number 2. That was 11,883 bottles. And one of them is right here. Right here. Oh, goodness gracious. I forgot to bring over a Glencairn. That's okay. We will use this cup, to which I actually just rinsed out from doing a review of something else. But it's pretty cool. We'll use that one. All right, so here it is. You can take, the other thing. One of the things people complained about Castle Key was that it was too young. It was 4 years, all right. This wheated is 5 years, all right. That's what it says in the back. Batch 2. Bottle number 6,982. Years aged 5, all right. And then it tells you some things about this Castle Key redoing the Old Taylor Distillery. You can read that on your own. I'm not going to bore you. What you want to know is what the taste is like. That is the heaviest solid metal cap on the planet. So, there's what she looks like in the glass. Will this go up if I... Alright. Let's give it a sniff, folks. Woo! 5 years and you get some oak. You get some chocolate. Sugared frosted flakes. What is it? Butterscotch / toffee. Well, let's see how she tastes. Let's take the acclimation sip. I didn't mention they use 2 yeast strains too. So, all right. Ooh. Mm. All right. What am I getting? Ooh, honeyed, some kind of a nut. Like with honeyed or candied nuts. Pistachio, cashew, something buttery. Not so much like an almond. No, more like a cashew or a pistachio. More of a buttery, sweet nuttiness to it. I got a hint of cherry when I went. That cherry hit me because it was surprising. Liking the kiss of graham cracker. Oh, this is good. The sweet is better than the bourbon that I remember. I've had every one of their bourbons, except I think number 3. The only one that was the release at the distillery I didn't have, which I think is 3. I had 1, 2, 4, and 5. But anyway, and I have one of them right here. I was going to do a side-by-side. They changed the label a little bit for this one. But that's on another video. This one is just the wheated. So that's what I'm getting. I get that kiss of that cherry, those honeyed, some like buttery nut, graham cracker, a kiss of the vanilla from the wood, but the wood's like a soft vanilla. This is pretty tasty, and I like in the cherry too. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to do the side-by-side with the other one. But I like this. This wheated one has some very good flavor. I think that extra year is a big deal. Whatever yeast strain, and there's a lot that goes into it, but the extra year is probably the main thing. And the fact that it's wheated over the rye, which I don't prefer one or the other. It's just each individual. But in this case, this is good. I will give this one, not the giant fan of Castle Key as it is. It's not bad. It's just, but this one is a little above. Maybe 5 years is their mark. Anyway, thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to go ahead and pour myself another one and enjoy this. You know I'm going to. Don't forget to sub.